Welcome back to Auntie Tay. So today, my mom is going to show you how to finish the tumblers. This is step 2 tumblers. Step 2 tumblers, get it. So she is going to show you how to put like the decal on it and then finish it with epoxy, another layer of epoxy. Let's go.
Alrighty guys, so we are going to start by making a decal on our Cricut. If you don't know how to do this, you might want to check out my YouTube channel because I got a lot of this stuff kind of going on all the time and tons of different vinyls and iron-on tutorials and all the things. But for this, I'm using 3 parts. I actually used chalkboard black for this because I was out of my regular black. It still worked out, not my favorites, but did give me a little bit more difficulty because chalkboard is like not ideal for decals, but it still worked out. Then I used white and some teal glitter vinyl. I love our glitter vinyl at shopAuntieTay.com. It works like a dream. I also love this transfer tape. This is our masking transfer tape. It also works like a dream. And I'm going to put my decal all together before I put it on my cup because the less work we have to do on the cup, the easier for us. So I'm just going to slowly put all the layers together by getting them all onto the transfer tape. So you kind of want to figure out, okay, what's the top layer? You start with that, then the middle layer, then the bottom layer, and you get it all worked out. You'll notice that this is the Mike Wazowski eyeball and mouth. We have this available to our patrons for free, and you can also purchase it on AuntieTay.com. But I'm going to put the eyeball on there. You're gonna notice there's a bubble, but I'm gonna fix it in a second. And then I'm gonna put the mouth on separately because these tumblers are 2 different sizes. I actually like working with tumblers that are all one size, but these were like my first tumblers I ever did, and I had to give him the finished round. So I'm gonna put that little guy on at the end because I didn't want to have to sit and transfer him. Now I'm going to just mix my last layer of epoxy. This is just like our first layer, but we're not adding any glitter. We're going to do 2 parts of part 1 and part 2 of our epoxy. Depending on what epoxy you get, it's usually 1 part per 1 part, and then you mix for 5 minutes in English. You want to mix it really well. That's what I'm finding is if you do not mix nice and slow and really well for a good 4 to 5 minutes, it could end with some spots that are still sticky or tacky. And yes, I did do 2 decals on this cup for photo purposes. If you guys want to know why I did this, you guys can check out my pricing your products. I talk about how you can maximize your sales and not spend so much money but still have some really cool stuff. So that is a part of this cup epoxy series, and it's also a part of my business series for my patrons. Okay, so I'm going to put my epoxy evenly as I can. Of course, this is self-leveling epoxy, and the cup turner or the spinet is going to basically do all the work. I just have to get the epoxy on every spot of this cup. I'm using my handy dandy finger cover, which I'm obsessed with. I'm going to turn this on fast and let it dry.
So if you didn't know who I am Auntie Tay's daughter, Brightly, and please give a big thumbs up to this video, subscribe, all that crazy stuff, and please go to my channel, Little Life of Brightly. Brightly is spelled Bryle, and it should click up, and please subscribe, comment down below, and